guys, today I have a pretty substantial, pretty large Dollar Tree haul. So I'm just gonna get started because there's a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna apologize now if my lighting's off because it's daytime, windows open, but the light's coming in this way. I don't know how it's balancing. It looks a little strange in the viewfinder. But we're just gonna roll with it because it's Valentine's Day and I'm in a rush. But anyway, this Dollar Tree haul has been a big collective haul. I've been going to so many Dollar Trees, and I've been looking for the as seen on TV stuff, which I think I pretty much got everything of it. And I found some cool makeup that I actually want to do a review on. Without further ado, the most popular thing on the YouTube right now at the Dollar Tree is the as seen on TV stuff. I found some stuff I haven't seen anyone haul, so I'm feeling pretty awesome. Alright, to start with, we have the lovely Stone Wave microwavable cooker. Everybody is talking about how cool these are. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Okay, I'm just showing you guys. At first I was like, okay, I'll just get two because there's two of us. We'll have two. That's a great idea. But then I found more. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do three. I'll stop at three because that's just ridiculous to have three with two people. Well, looks don't want to come. But then I decided to get four. I'm looking real crazy right now. Yes, I got four. Here's my reasoning before you think that I'm like a hoarder, because I'm not. I was thinking that it's really cool because you can make dessert in it, right? And soups, and maybe even I was thinking putting some fondue in these, because these Stone Wave stuff tends to stay warm. So I was thinking it would be fun when we have people over, like my in-laws or my dad and his wife or friends. I could make individual desserts in them. I could make appetizers or soups. I could make fondue. So yeah, that was my thinking with it, and that is why I got four. I'm very excited to use these. Y'all are probably like, this woman is a hoarder. So we're gonna do the as seen on TV stuff first, and I'm kind of gonna go in the order I found stuff. The other thing I found was the bacon bowl. I saw this on infomercials like back in the day. Now, we don't really eat bacon. The reason I got these, I mean, Justin eats bacon sometimes, so I guess I could use that for him. Oh my god, that almost went flying. Is, if you see right there, you can use them for bread to make a little biscuit bowl, and I thought that'd be cool for soups or like salads or like, I don't know, eggs, scrambled eggs. There's lots of things you could put in a bread bowl. So that's why I bought these. If these work, I'll show you guys on Instagram. If you're like, what's your Instagram? Look in the description box below. Moving on, 2 bacon bowls. Oh yeah, and I got 2 because I was like, one for me and one for Justin. But then I'm thinking positively that our fertility treatments works and we have twins on the way, so they need their own bacon bowls too. Okay. Okay, the next thing I found. I only got one of these, and I got it for my niece because she's into like stuff like this. So I don't know, I just thought I'd throw it in her birthday present for her to impress her friends with some. I kind of want to actually open it. I'm just going to look on YouTube and see how people that used it. So I'm like childish, so I'm like, I want to open it. Look what I can do. Anyway, moving on. Alright, this is another thing that was in the as seen on TV things. I've seen these on infomercials. It doesn't directly say as seen on TV, but I've never seen them in the dollar store. They are tasty tortilla non-stick tortilla pan, and it makes tortilla shells like for taco salad or a burrito bowl or stuff like that. And I only got one of these because it doesn't need to stay warm. So while I'm cooking whatever I'm cooking, I can be making these in the oven because it says it only takes 10 minutes. And you just put the tortilla in there and you put it in the oven and it makes a crispy shell without having to fry it. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just got one of those. We like burrito bowls and stuff like that. So yes. Haven't seen anyone else haul that. I'm not trying to say I'm original or anything. I'm just saying maybe you guys didn't see it and look at your Dollar Tree because they do have it. And I thought it was pretty nifty. Yet another thing I have, and maybe some have, I just haven't seen them haul this yet, but I found this as seen on TV product. Have you guys found this one yet? Okay, let me tell you, when I actually saw this on an infomercial late at night, I was like, oh, I kind of want that. It's the Praptastic Pull, Press, and Wrap. Conceal blades safely and easily cuts plastic, aluminum foil, wax paper. So it's supposed to make cutting like your foil and all that stuff one-handed easier. For me, I got it for plastic wrap because, well, probably my wax paper too. I should go get another one. But probably the wax paper too because I'm always like, y'all have seen me try to open stuff. I cannot get plastic wrap out. By the time I get the plastic wrap out and torn, it balls back onto itself or it stick to itself. Then I'm like, oh. So this, you're supposed to be able to pull your plastic out, put it over what you're using, and just press down on the thing, and voila. It cuts it perfectly for you. So I got one because I almost ordered one on an infomercial one night because me and wrapping and stuff like that don't get along. Okay. The hardest thing for me to find, and the thing I finally found today, when I found it, I'm not even joking, I was dancing in the aisle and I was like,
look at the stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my collection's complete? Wouldn't you say I'm a girl who has everything?
yeah, I was in the aisle like that, literally. Justin was like, I don't know this woman. But I found the air curler. The only thing I could not find, and I had just given up. I was like, forget it. I don't need it. I'm so sad. But I found it and I got two because I might do a giveaway. I'm not saying I'm doing a giveaway, but I might be collecting things in case I want to do a giveaway. Unless somebody else wants it in my life or one of my friends who've been looking for it can't find it, then I'm going to give it to them because I'm a good person. So that is all for my as seen on TV stuff. You guys, all those bags are on the floor and crap is falling out of them, so this part might get a little crazy or messy. Please forgive me. I'm just gonna go with big bulky crap for now to get it out of the way. Oh, this is probably taking up the majority of the space. I could not find these when everyone was hauling them, but I found at various Dollar Trees they had them again. And I bought the frozen Kleenex for myself, for my bedroom. Don't judge me, but I always have fun Kleenex on my nightstand. And of course, I got the Elsa ones. And there's one of Anna, but this box is mostly Elsa and the Snow Monster and Anna. And then this one, I like this. It says Strong Bond, Strong Hearts, Elsa, Sisters Forever, Anna. I might give one of these to my sister. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put that one aside for her because it's funny how similar my sister and I in some sense are to Elsa and Anna, just because like she's got a very open, free heart, and she's just somebody that totally believes in true love. Like Anna, she's totally like, she's always been, no matter what she's been through, like she's so much like Anna. Like she wants to believe it's true love, and she keeps her heart open. And I'm always the harsh bitch that's like, you can't marry somebody you met 3 days ago or something like that. But not that she's ever wanted to marry somebody from that long ago. My point is like, she's more the type to be open and still believe in love after things she's been through. And I'm more the like, type. So we balance each other out nicely. So I actually think I'm going to give her that tissue box. She's probably watching right now. Hi, Jenny. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. I think that's all of those. Thank God. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that back there. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, I'm a little bit hyper today. It's Valentine's Day and I had candy for breakfast. I'm not ashamed, but I'm gonna be a little goofy and crazy. So the next thing I bought was actually for Justin. See, I love you, Justin. I do buy you things. He can never see the back of his hair. Sometimes he has this little alfalfa thing going on, like this. Especially because he changed his hairstyle recently, so his hair's still growing into that style. So I got him a little hand mirror. He saw some and he was like, oh, I kind of want to get that so I can see the back of my hair. But they were all like pink in another Dollar Tree. So when I was in a different Dollar Tree, I was like, oh, black one, I'll get that for him. So, and I'll probably keep the like hand mirror for myself. Got some scrubbing microfiber cloth pads. I've used these before in the past. I don't know what happened to our microfiber stuff. Maybe Justin hid it from me, but he had some in his shop and somehow it ended up in the house and I was dusting with it and everything was great. And then all of a sudden they disappeared. So he probably took them back. So I got my own for dusting. And then I found this glass microfiber cloth. I don't know if it works, but it's supposed to work on glass. I use newspaper usually. I picked that little trick up in Mexico actually. It keeps you from getting like white stuff on your kind of like your mirror. You know how like you wipe it and then there's all these like little balls of stuff. The newspaper really helps with that, and I know it sounds really weird, but just try it. I'm telling you, they use it in Mexico and it works, and I started using it and it works. But I thought this was cool too because I don't always buy newspaper and sometimes I don't have any, so this will help. So keeping on with cleaning, I've talked about using vinegar and dish soap in my shower like like a year ago. It's funny because I recently sent that video to somebody in a comment because they were asking about how I clean my shower. And I sent that to them and I rewatched that video and I was like, in the video, I could never tell. Like I always feel, because when you're extremely overweight, you feel like you don't notice your weight loss. And some of you might know what I'm talking about. Like I can be like, I've lost 60 pounds, but when you're really overweight and then you just go to being overweight, it's like hard to tell. But I look back on videos like that and I'm like, I can see it. I can see it. I really see my weight loss. So I will link below if you want to know what I use this for, but I keep one of these in my shower and a spray bottle, half vinegar, half dish soap. Better than any soap scum killing anything you can find. So every other day I like scrub everything down while I'm in there. I just scrub. And then once in a while I have to do like one where I spray it with a spray bottle and let it sit. So that's what that's for. Then I also found these frozen tissues that you put in your purse, and I usually buy Barbie. I know I'm such a weirdo for a 31-year-old, but I don't even care. I'm gonna be 80 buying kids stuff. I don't care. So I found these. I thought these are so cute, and this is the only package I could find. So I'm gonna be scouring the Dollar Tree looking for more of these. But anywho, this is such like a weird mishmash from this point. I'm gonna save the makeup for last. Always buy the Sugar Soapworks, the lemon verbena or whatever it's called. Y'all know I can't pronounce stuff. And I bought the lavender vanilla one. Justin hates the lavender vanilla one, so I was like looking for the lemon one, but it's really hard to find. And I'm having a harder time finding that one. So they had this one. It's in a different package, but it's actually the same brand. I looked on it and it's still cruelty free. And this one is berries and vanilla. I can't really, honestly, it doesn't smell like that. It does. It kind of has a berry scent, but it's not as strong as the lemon one. But Justin was like not offended by it, so I was like, whatever, I'll buy them because I know these are cruelty free. And they are, I know I've shown this in other videos, but these bars are no joke. These are giant bars of soap and they last a long time. So yeah, I got 2 of those. Then I recently, I'm a cat, I'm about to have a hairball. I recently went to Office Max and bought like a agenda that I've actually been keeping up with. I see Housewives hauling this one that I can't even think of the name, but it's like $50 and it looks real cool, y'all, but I'm not at that level in my life where I can spend $50 on a yearly planner. Kudos to you if you can. I bet it's awesome, maybe in the future, but I can't. So I went to Office Max and I found one that's like more for kids in school, I think, but it works for me. It's always worked for me. And I bought these little Post-its because sometimes I run out of room, especially with all the infertility stuff we got going on. We got all these appointments and stuff. And so I bought these to add to it if I ran out of room, or like if I needed a reminder or something was important. I got these. They're cool Post-its. Yeah. Along the lines of office stuff, we also got this transparent Scotch tape. Well, Justin got this because he was like, huh, do we have tape at home? I'm like, probably. But can you have too much tape? It comes with 2, so we got it. And then I saw these. How cute are those earbuds? They have freaking cupcakes on them. Oh my gosh. So I got these because I need to keep these around the house in every different room because always I'm editing and the dogs bark loud, or Justin's watching TV and I can't concentrate, and then I forget to edit something out, like me being like, so yeah. I got these to help with that issue, and I thought they were so cute. They have little cupcakes on them, and they had a bunch of like cool, I think they had like an ice cream one, and I thought that was really cute. I don't know. Hopefully they work. So I'm also giving this another try. I had bought one not like probably a year ago from there. They're like USB charger, and it didn't work. I was pretty annoyed, but I mean, I guess you can't be too annoyed with Dollar Tree. And I took it back and they're like, well, you can get a another thing for $1, but we don't give you money back. So I'm gonna give it a shot again, and this one's all rhinestoned up, so why not? And lastly, before we get to makeup stuff, I found, well, I didn't find it. I can't take the credit for this. Justin came around the aisle and he's like, did you see they have Mod Podge? Because, hello, crafting. I buy a lot of Mod Podge and it's expensive. And he was like, did you say they have Mod Podge? I was like, shut up. I didn't expect it to be in the giant thing I usually buy it in, but this is almost better because you can like squirt it on, and it's the Mod Podge matte, which I don't have right now, and the gloss, and I like that there was like 2 options, and this is actually like a better size for me, and they were $1, and if I find it again, I'm stocking up. Literally, they only had a few, and I didn't want to be that person that bought everything because it was a pretty good find. Plus, I still have like a tub of it over here. But yeah, my husband has the best eye in the Dollar Tree because he's found other stuff. I'm like, how did I miss that? But it was in an obscure box in the crafting section. I think he was looking for something in that aisle, and that's how he noticed it. But I was like, that's awesome. So yeah. So a lot of you guys hauled a bunch of face powder, and I'm really jealous. The main one I wanted to get was the one that had the happy blush on the side of it. But then I realized, because the reason I wanted that is because that's the blush I use every day, is the Happy blush from Physicians Formula. But then I went through my makeup and realized I still have like 1 I'm using and like 2 more of the compacts that is just the blush from like CVS that I paid like $13 for. And I'm out of space now when I try to add this stuff into my storage. And I have to limit myself before I become like a makeup hoarder. So I was like, you don't need those powders. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Well, not walk away. I never freaking found them. But anyway, so I got some more of the Retro Glow Mosaic powder. The last one I got was actually darker than this. This seems like it will go better with my skin as like all over my face. The other one I got was really dark, and I'm actually going to use it for contouring my face. So I thought this would be a good daily brush over or set my makeup powder. And if it's not great for that, because I am so white, I actually just had to order online Manic Panic's Vampire Gothic White Makeup to mix. I heard like if you mix into your regular makeup, if you're super pale and you can never find anything that matches your skin tone, it works really well. So I'm gonna be trying that and doing a review. But so if this ends up being too dark, then I'm pretty sure I could end up using it as a contouring makeup. So those are the 2 powders I found. I have like 3 more from another haul I did. And then today, so random, I actually found the Shimmering Strips eyeshadows. I've been to a lot of Dollar Trees in the past couple weeks, guys. And this is the same. We went to 2 Dollar Trees in Katy, Texas today, which is like 45 minutes from our house. But it enhances hazel eyes, but whatever. I really love the purples and the blues, and I think I'll be able to use all of these. And I don't know, I have 2 of them. I don't know. I might put one aside for if I decide to do a giveaway. I feel like such a... Okay, here's the thing. This is why I don't do swaps either. I get so much anxiety and stressed out over those things. Like, okay, will people like these? Am I giving them enough? Am I giving them an equal amount? What do I give them? Blah, blah. It just gives me like, ugh. So that's why I currently don't do that. Then the next thing I found, I actually started Googling while I was in the store, because I was like, if this is a crappy brand, I don't want to buy it. But, oh wait, no, first, and then as always, I picked up my Beauty Benefits Wet n Wild Gloss. This is like my current favorite. It's the like kind of darker, there's not really a color on it. There's no like name of a color, but I picked up one of those because I really like the way it looks on my skin tone. Okay. I was super excited to find this and flip it over because there's actually like a leaping bunny on the back. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the official leaping bunny on the back of this. But this is the Profusion line of... Yeah, this is the Profusion line of shadows. And I looked it up and it's actually like a Walgreens brand. So, and they're usually like $6 or something. So I was like, I'm going to try it. You know what? I'm going to try it. And this lighting is probably picking up. So I got this one. This one is Party Girl. And this has colors I wouldn't wear every day, but you know, sometimes maybe. I really liked the purple in it. It says Twinkle Twinkle on the front. They all say Twinkle Twinkle on the front. Okay. This one is the Nude palette. And I'm going to do a separate review. You guys have probably been seeing a lot of reviews coming out at once recently. And I'm just trying to get them out there so that I can do more stuff. And I'm going to do like a review on this and actually once I actually use it. This is the Smoky. And in the review, I'll do swatches. But nobody got time for that today. So yeah, Smoky, Party Girl, and Nude. And then I also got this one, shimmer one, because it had a lot of purples and it's glittery, and you guys know I like my purples. But also I thought it would be cool, some of the colors in here for like Halloween, or I don't know. I'm always like having issues at Halloween when I want to do like certain makeup looks. And I'm like, I don't own an eyeshadow that crazy or pigmented. So I was like, it's better to just have it, you know, just in case than not to. I don't know. But yeah, if you look at the back, I'm pretty sure that that is the Leaping Bunny, but either way, it's cruelty free. So I was really excited about that. So anyway, guys, that's my Dollar Tree haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like worked hard at this haul. I spent a lot of gas. Thank God the gas prices are cheap right now. Going all over Houston and outside of Houston looking for this stuff. And I was so excited to find so many great products. So until next time, bye.